Marta, the Prestige Language School, tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it has been my ambition for many, many years. I've had dreams about it. I've always wanted to do something like this. I've always wanted to have my own language school. It's not quite as big as I would like it to be, but we've only just started. My passion is like teaching English. It always has been. Even when I was 17, I knew that when I go to university, it will be something connected with English language. Since I've lived here, I've always tried, to work towards it. All my qualifications, all my, little jobs that I did, one-to-one lessons in English, then, going it bigger, going into different charities, teaching English there. That was all aimed at getting to this moment here where I've got my own language school. It's still very, very small, but I'm really hoping it will, we can spread to different towns, different cities. My vision is to go abroad as well, especially back to Poland, open a few franchises there, because there's a huge niche. And also, I'm sure, as you know, there's 10% of us Polish people here in Harlow, so there's a huge need, for people to learn English.
So are there Polish people coming to Harlow, and what's their grasp of English? Is it all different people at different levels?
Mainly, they start from quite a low level. Although obviously, there's a lot of people who know their English and then they just don't need us. But because we tend to deal with people who need to learn English, we start from the very, very low level. Basically, we run our courses from entry 1, which is the very beginning, up until level 2, where you can actually have a substantial knowledge of English. And it's not just Polish people that can come to our school. It's mainly Eastern European, which is Latvian, Lithuanian, couple of Estonians, and majority of Polish as well. And we start from the very, very low level. We learn how to be polite, because a lot of people, know how to get their message across, but they just don't have a clue how to be kind to your speaker. So that's what we focus on as well.
It's a funny old language, English, isn't it?
It is.
Funny, ha-ha, and funny, peculiar. But are there things that people from Eastern Europe and the different countries that you teach, are there different things they find really difficult to grasp?
Yes, there's a lot of things that us Eastern Europeans don't have in our languages. I could go on forever about this. English is quite a tricky language. Just for example, in Polish we have 4 or 5 tenses. In English there's 13 or 14. So just to show you, the difference and the massive journey that a person has to go through, to learn how to be correct and how to be polite, because English are very how do I put it? You have to know their habits, their culture to pick up how you're being polite and how you can be nice to somebody. That's all about learning how to be. How do I put it? It's not just the basic knowledge of language. You have to learn the gestures. You have to learn the little things that make you find yourself in this culture.
Wait, you said how do people get in contact with you? How do you promote yourself? Apart from being here on your Harlow on YouTube.
I think that the best way. Well, we've been in all the libraries and we've spoken to all the children's centres, and the Polish school has been, because there's a Saturday Polish school, they've been helping us out as well. But the best way of getting our word out there is when a student comes and they tell their friends and they tell their family, and then the next week, they bring their sister, and the following week, they bring their their friend, and I think that's the best way of getting our name out there.
Because let's get this straight, the Eastern European community, or the Polish community, Latvian community, they're in Harlow, they're here to stay, and they're ambitious, aren't they?
They are, absolutely. There's a lot of students that come here and they say to us, look, we're we've got so many qualifications. We've done this, that, and the other at our country. We've been really high up, and now we're here, and we can't get anywhere. We're just a manual labour, and we really want to do more. But obviously, to get there, they have to have their English polished up. So that's where we come in, and we help them. We help them write. We help them learn how to read, how to express themselves in a proper manner, and just go from there. And we also teach them how to prepare themselves for the different exams, because obviously it's not just about learning English, it's about living here in the UK as well. So if there's something that they want to train for, even driving license, they have to be able to understand the driving instructor and know how to communicate with them. So but we're teaching them how to live within this country, within this language as well.
So I'll come back in a year's time. How many people would you hope to be members of the Prestige Membership?
In 1 year's time, or many years' time?
If we come back in a year's time.
In just a year's time. I would like to come up to 100. We started with 4, we've got 20 now. Within the last 3 months. We started running in September, now it's middle of November, we've got 20 people. I'd like to say that we've got 100 people, students signed up by the end of July.
Marta will return in November 2014. Thank you very much.
Thank you.